Good morning. Oh my goodness, my hair. 2 more days, friends. And then this is going to be so pretty. um, Good morning. We are on day 7 and the last day of our Rise and Shine Reset. I created this 7-day challenge to give you a toolbox of actions that you can take in the morning to incorporate into your morning routine to set you up for success, to help you be more productive, to help you live happier, and to have less stress. So the goal of this isn't to bombard you with 7 things that I think you need to start your morning with. The goal was to give you the scientific reasons why these things will make your day better and in turn make your life better. So you're picking and choosing the things that work for you, the things that you think you can fit in, even if it's one thing. And like I said, we're on day 7. So by the end of today, in the next 15 minutes, you will have all 7 tools that you can pick and choose from. I've played with all of these over the last couple of years, and I do the ones that work for me. So real quick, my name is Joy. I am a former first grade and kindergarten teacher turned midlife coach. I left the classroom for entrepreneurship about a year and a half ago or so, and that journey led me to helping women in midlife navigate the midlife that we experience from, physical, mental, emotional. So I create courses and guides and content to support women through this time of life and beyond. I have group coaching coming up. It's in the works. So keep an eye for that as well. Okay, so day 7. Stick with me on this. It might be a little like woo-woo for you, but I'm a total geek for this. I love this topic so much. But like I said, it might be like a little much for you, but just lean in and listen to it and see if you can pull something from it that you could work with. So day 7 is to incorporate an affirmation or more than one into your morning routine. So what is an affirmation? An affirmation is a positive statement that is designed to challenge and overcome negative self-talk. So when you repeat affirmations over and over, you reprogram your thought patterns. These affirmations can foster confidence, they can reduce stress, and they cultivate a growth mindset. For my friends who are teachers, you know what a growth mindset is. It's a big topic in education, or it was. I don't know if it still is. It was when I was teaching a couple years ago. But the ability to take on challenges and have grit and all of those things. So here's the science behind why affirmations work. They stimulate the brain's reward center, and that reduces stress and promotes problem solving under pressure. These are studies that I've looked into. So this is the science. These are the studies behind why these things work. Affirmations engage your neuroplasticity. I sound so smart saying that. When you practice affirmations regularly, you can actually rewire your brain. Your brain has neuroplasticity. That means it can be rewired, and you can do that by repeating affirmations. And you're adopting these empowering beliefs and mental habits through repeating affirmations. They can also reduce stress and anxiety. Repeating calming affirmations helps reduce your stress responses. So the benefits of you doing this in the morning are they set a hopeful and confident tone for your day. Repeated affirmations anchor your attention to your goals and to your strengths instead of the fears that you have for the day or the things that you're worried about or concerned about or stressed about. You're focusing on the things you're good at, the things that you want, your goals, your long term. And they build confidence. Affirmations remind you of your potential and your capabilities. So, how do you create a personalized affirmation? You always want your affirmation to be in the present tense. So you don't say, I want to be happy. That's a very general one. You would say, I am happy, or I am vibrant. I am joyful, not I will be. You want it to be in the present because your brain does not know the difference between the words that you say and what's actually happening. The brain is fascinating. I've done so much learning about affirmations and neuroplasticity and training your brain and rewiring, and gratitude does the same thing. We talked a little bit about that on day one with gratitude. It literally rewires your brain. You want to focus on desired qualities. So you want to choose affirmations that are aligned with your mindset or the lifestyle that you want. Example, I attract joy and positivity into my life. I attract joy and positivity into my life. If you say that, that's what you are attracting. Your brain is going to be wired to find joy and positivity in your day. It's so cool. You want to not be vague, be as specific as you can. Make them meaningful and tailored to your goals. Here are some examples of like specific goals, or not goals, specific affirmations, sample affirmations. I am exactly where I need to be on my journey. I welcome new opportunities with excitement and confidence. I deserve love, joy, and fulfillment. Lastly, I release what no longer serves me and embrace my growth. Those are some samples. I'm also going to put in the comments when I'm done a PDF of a list of affirmations that you can peek at and see if use them even as a jumping point. But just some sample affirmations for specifically midlife women, but anyone can use them. So that would be a good place for you to start. I'm like a nerd, and I have them on my mirror. I write them on my bathroom mirror with an expo. I have sticky notes with them in my house, in my office. And I showed you this on day one, I think, my to-do list. I have a little spot here where I actually will write my affirmations along with my gratitude, which I showed you earlier in the week. So writing them, thinking them, seeing them ingrains them in your brain. So you can also, remember I told you earlier in the week that Mel Robbins did a podcast on morning routines, and I was so excited because she's like my hero. And I was like, if Mel Robbins is doing it, then it's relevant and awesome, and I'm on the right track here. She, had, as her part of her morning routine, does the high five habit. And if you know Mel Robbins, maybe you've read her book. I've read all of her books. I love her. The high five habit is something that can be paired with an affirmation and make it even more powerful. So the high five habit is essentially, after you brush your teeth or go to the bathroom in the morning, you're looking in the big mirror. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Michelle. Mel is my bestie. You literally give yourself a high five in the mirror. So you take your hand and you high five yourself, and you're essentially telling yourself like, you're awesome, you go, you're amazing. But if you pair that with an affirmation, awesomeness, like double the power. So it's awesome. You can say like, I'm ready to face the day. I got this. I expect joy today, or I am powerful. Whatever you want your affirmation to be, doubling that with your high five is amazing. I just had to take her information because I love her so much and spin it to mine too. But when you're looking at yourself in the mirror and giving yourself a high five, you're probably going to feel really silly. When do I Windex mirror? Yeah, I have. You get little fingerprints all over it. Actually, at one point, I drew my little hand print on there and like high fived in there, so it was just dirty in that one little section. But I also have words like my word of the month or the word of the year on my mirror, and I have affirmations on my mirror sometimes. So yeah, my mirror can get a little. It's like my self-love mirror. But yeah, it's just such a cool thing to pair that. You can't help but smile and feel good when you're high-fiving yourself in the mirror. So how do we fit affirmations into our day? I just gave you a few things. You can have a sticky note. and put it in your car or put it on your computer. Write them on your mirror so you're seeing them every day and reminding yourself. Say them out loud. Pair them with a high five habit. Say them while you're on your morning walk getting your sunshine, which we talked about the other day. Pair them with your deep breathing. That's a great thing to do. While you're doing your 1 minute of stillness, remember I said it's hard sometimes to keep your brain focused on your breathing. Say your affirmation while you're breathing. So that works well too. There are also affirmation apps. I don't use them. I'm like an old school, write stuff down. I like to write down my affirmations, but those are simple ways to incorporate. This is another thing that takes like 2 seconds and can be incorporated with some of your other things that you're already going to be doing. Okay, so that was my day 7. Real quick, because I talked about Mel Robin, I want to go back one step. And she had 6 pieces of her morning routine that were like her non-negotiables. 3 of them were things that I talked about. The drink water, get outside for morning sunshine, and move your body. She had 2 more, and she had high five too, which I just talked about. But I want to talk about 2 more that I just thought were awesome. Super quick. She says to get out of bed as soon as your alarm rings or as soon as you wake up naturally. Because if you lay in bed, you just start to lose motivation, which is true. She suggests, she wrote a book on this, the 5-second rule, using the 5-second rule. So if you're laying in bed, your alarm went off and you're like, I don't want to get up. You start at 5 and you count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're up. She said if you wait more than 5 seconds, you will find a reason to not want to get out of bed, especially if it's cold or raining or dark or you have something you don't want to be doing that day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. That's one of the things that she adds to her morning routine. Second is something that I didn't talk about this week because I feel like it's so over talked about, but make your bed. When you make your bed, it's the first accomplishment of your day. It reduces visual clutter in your room. It reduces your tendency to get back in bed because it's already made. You do the 5-second thing, Suzanne? That's so cool. Yeah, it's so smart because you're just like, you don't want to get out of bed, but if you count backwards, that's also scientific. And she has literally a whole book about it. So it's all scientifically proven that your brain responds to that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 with this urgency to do whatever task you don't want to be doing. I actually should have done that on the first day of my live when I literally could not press the go live button. I should have done 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, joy, push the damn button, but I didn't. I have too many tools in this brain. Sometimes I can't keep them all straight. So make your bed. Making your bed reduces your visual clutter, makes you feel like you already got something accomplished, makes your room look neat, and prevents you from going back to sleep. So I just wanted to add in those 2 additional little things. Get up when your alarm rings and make your bed. Those were from my guru hero, Mel Robbins. So you have all 7 things now. Let's see if I can remember them all. Gratitude, hydration, move your body gently, moment of stillness, reduce tech. And today was obviously the affirmations. And what did we do yesterday? Oh, morning sunlight. So those are my 7 tools for creating a morning routine that works for you, that sets you up for success, that makes you productive. So doable. So that's that. Our Rise and Shine Reset is complete. Take what you can from it and use the ones that work for you. I would love to hear if you do any of these things and they are impactful. They will be impactful, I promise you that. But if you do them, please let me know. I'd love to hear. And if you enjoyed this content, if you're new and you enjoyed this content, I have a Facebook group called Joyful Over 40 that I'd love for you to join. It's for women. And also follow me on social media. I have all of these videos on my YouTube channel as well. So that's that. Thank you so much. Sending it all to Brian. Thank you so much for joining. I have gotten very brave over the last 7 days, so I decided that I am going to continue to hone in on this going live skill and continue to share information that I learn because I'm always learning something so awesome that I want to share. And this is such a great way to get it out to people that want to hear it. So I'm going to be going live more often. because I am definitely, since day one, gotten way more comfortable. So it was all a learning, growth thing for me. So it worked out. But have a great day. If you're an Eagles fan, go Eagles. Apparently, I'm wearing an Eagles shirt today, even though I'm a Steelers fan. But have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.